didn't think I was calling too late. Although, maybe you just didn't pick up because you saw it was me.
What do you call the food you eat in the morning? Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Okay. So what do you call the place where foods are sold? Grocery store? Grocery store.
Yeah, the grocery store. Well, what does most people call it?
I know a lot of places, I know different places call them like the shops. So what do you use to protect yourself from rain and the sun? Umbrella?
Umbrella.
How do you send letters? Through the post office?
Post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you spread on burgers to make that tastier? Barbecue sauce.
Mayonnaise.
Ew, no.
Mayonnaise.
No, barbecue sauce.
Definitely barbecue sauce, yes.
Barbecue
Well,
sauce.
also, there's different kinds of sauces. You can do like mac sauce and stuff too.
Ooh, I'm thinking like, some Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
That goes in the meat when you're mixing it.
What do you call the people who love to play? Player.
The game, because I'm about to play on like a game.
What do you call the food you eat in the afternoon? Lunch.
Lunch. But sometimes, I mean, like, it depends on who I'm around. Some people call it dinner. It's dinner, and then what most people call dinner is supper. It's supper time. Like, and it even varies by county. Like, Pulaski County, most people that I know call it dinner, which is your evening time meal.
Yeah.
But over in Casey County, dinner to them is lunch. And then dinner for us would be their supper. But we usually call it supper. I call it breakfast, lunch, and supper. Or if I'm around more proper company, I'll call breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just depends on who I'm around.
Yeah.
Because in some areas, if you call it supper, some people look at you like you have a lower IQ just because you call it that. And it's just a slang word for dinner.
Yeah. Ooh, I found some more words. Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
Doorknob.
Doorknob.
Garage.
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 Furniture.
Furniture.
Jaguar.
A jaguar.
Figure.
Figure.
Herb.
Herb.
Advertisement.
Advertisement.
Vase.
A vase.
Vase.
No.
Calendar.
The calendar.
Ballet.
Ballet. Boring.
Tomato.
Tomato.
No.
The mater.
Yeah, I knew that was what you were gonna say. Because you're such a mater person.
I had to be. Sean was a tomater person. He loved tomater.
He loved cars I absolutely adored that movie. Basel.
Basil?
Yeah, it's Basil. Brazil.
Basel. Brazil?
Yeah, Brazil.
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 Yeah, that cracked
How
me
do you
up.
pronounce it? Brazil?
It's because you elongated on the zeal.
Brazil?
Okay, toilet.
The toilet.
Address.
Address?
Yeah. I mean,
These are like not
I know, some of these are weird. Fish.
fish.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not going to say that one.
Wow.
C-U-N-T.
Oh my God.
Buoyancy. I mean, there's
You
another way
float.
to say that. We all float. Coffee.
Morning time crack, feeding my black soul. That's what it's called.
Posture.
Posture. I sing to my coffee every morning. I sing a song. Everybody
Donna.
used to like to hear me sing it. Do what?
Donna.
Donna.
See, there's a difference in how I said it and how you said it. I said Donna, and you said Donna.
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 Because I named Donna.
Yeah. Anyway, I do not see a longer list with more interesting words.
Well, what you could do is like ask people to for words,
Yeah.
accent words, like words that may be common in their area. Like I know up in Indiana they call them quads.
Squawk.
Down here, we call them four-wheelers. But up there they're called quads. And then some places they're called ATVs. But then you've got like your razors. Some people call them buggies.
Yeah. I really don't know exactly what I fall into because I call them both.
Yeah.
If I have to talk about them, I really don't mention them.
Yeah.
I'd love to ride in one, though. That'd be so fun.
Agreed.
I love to go four-wheeling.
Me too.
I ain't been in a while. I used to also shoot targets. That was fun too. Video was long enough and I had a whole lot of fun making it. Yeah, let me know what you guys say around where you live and what other
different words that that other people may pronounce differently. Because the reason me and Becky have different accents is when I was born in Eastern Kentucky and our way of talking over there is different. I mean, like people that are from Eastern Kentucky, to them, people that live down here in South Central Kentucky talk funny and talk different. And they call people that live here flatlanders.
Yeah.
Because
We're
of the talk.
flatlanders.
But I still have some of my mountain drawl. It's just not as bad as it was when I was little. Like it was so bad when I was little that I had to have speech therapy because my teachers couldn't hardly understand me because my drawl was so bad. And I had to have speech therapy for a couple years. And I mean, like, if we go back over to Eastern Kentucky to visit, like, family members and stuff, the drawl comes back severely.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of happens for me too.
And, like, even once we get back home, it still, like, kind of stays, it lingers for a week or two.
And I never understand why. Like,
yeah, it's strange why you
slip into it. And you don't even realize you're doing it.
Well, you wasn't even born. I mean, you were... I mean, you would go visit and we would be there for a while. And I guess, like, you would pick up accents from, like, our cousins and stuff. But, yeah. It's definitely a different type of talk.
That's what I'm saying. My accent is all over the place because it's like...
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a difference in, like, Appalachia talk, mountain talk, in different regions of the Appalachian Mountains because they are so long. It's so long of a mountain range. It goes through many different states, so there's different types of mountain talk.
Yeah.
And, like, I know, like, some of our family in Georgia, theirs is more of a southern mountain talk, like a southern Appalachia. And then, like, our family that lives in West Virginia, theirs is more of a eastern mountain talk. And then, like, our side of the family was from Eastern Kentucky.
And Ohio.
Yeah, it's more of a centralized mountain talk. But it's very, I don't know how to, like, some people that are from over there, it's like, it's not making fun of them, but you just can't understand them because their accent is so strong. And it's like, it's the slang of mountain talk itself. It's so hard to understand, especially if you've never been around it and you haven't heard it. You kind of are confused and you're like, holy crap, this is a different language. Because it is a different language. But, I mean, like, even up through, like, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, you know, all those areas where the Appalachians run through, it's, you know, they all have the different type of mountain talking accents.
Yeah.
So.
And I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, I literally don't understand how some people are like, those accents, I don't like them. I'm just like, why? Mm-hmm.
Well, like, when I was in Michigan, people, like, would come in, like, and they would ask me to say certain words because they like to hear me talk. As soon as they would hear me talk, they'd be like, oh my God, you know, like, how do you say this? And how do you say this? And, I mean, some people would just stand there and just like, can you just keep talking? Because we just love your accent. I got so many compliments on my accent. And I'm like, I don't find nothing special about it. But to them, it's just fascinating, I guess. I don't know.
True. But, I mean, you also got to think about when anybody different comes around here, people kind of like to egg them on and hear them talk too.
Shoot, yeah.
Like, I had a friend who was from Minnesota, and her accent wasn't as strong as she said. Like, you know, she would mimic her dad and stuff all the time, but some things would slip, and I'm just like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. Mine, I think, I don't know. I think the reason I talk the way I do and the way I pronounce things sometimes is because, yes, I have the Eastern Kentucky and, side of the family. But then I also have, Ma and Paul's. They were more the Ohio
Mm-hmm.
and, Grandma and Grandpa. So I had that too. And then, I don't even really sound very much like the people around here.
Like you and Kayla and Kristen, wouldn't you all be considered first generations here?
Mm-hmm.
Because all of us were born somewhere else.
I was the first one born here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because was the last one born
up there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, yeah, but like, I don't even sound like the people who live around here because Somerset has a distinct accent. If you turn on the radio and you listen to all of the local the local commercials.
I call it the lake accent.
Yeah, it's the lake accent. Like,
it's a mix between Southern, Central, and California, Midwest. I don't know. It's just a different.
It's definitely different
accent.
Definitely. Like, I wish I could just, like.
Well, I mean, if people look at like advertisements or something, radio or something from our area, you can hear the different accents of our area. And like some, they're very strong country accent. And then you've got some that's more of the, what they call Flatlander accent, which is more of the plain talk. You can understand. You can understand better. It's central.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'll have to try to find
but like,
an example.
Me, the Midwest, the Midwest accent isn't even an accent. It's like one of the most clear language of the United States for most people. That's why, like, actresses, they train them, an actor and actress, they train them, I believe, in the accent of Midwest because it's you can understand it better.
Because they did that to our cousin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, technically get yourself more range in options and roles and stuff, you kind of have to adapt to a very neutral accent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But when it calls for, those kind of accents, it's a very, is it a character-based thing? Is it a regional-based thing? Like, is it important?
Yeah.
That's when accents really come into play.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're just shooting a, typical little cookie cutter American film, you're going to go with that kind of accent for sure.
Right. Agreed. Because it's more understandable. It's more clear.
Yeah.
Of an accent, of a speak, of a talk. People can understand it better.
Right. Like, literally.
Everybody can understand a Midwest accent.
I have freaking talked to Alexa. I have talked to Siri. And, like, literally, there's been times that they've not understood me.
Oh, my God, me too. Holy crap. It's kind of embarrassing.
Or, like, playing Mario Party whenever you have to do the mic mini games. And you pronounce a word wrong. And it mistakes it for something else.
Mm-hmm.
What you looking for?
Ladder.
Bruh. Right here.
Bruh.
Okay, but yeah, this is pretty freaking long. I'm going to cut it off here. I appreciate you guys listening. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I had a lot of fun filming this one. And please come back for the next one. Bye.
Death is on the rise, and as a result, so is crime.
Must have been a bad batch around here because Floyd counties went crazy in the last 4 days.
Neighbors notified Mason Tackett that his cousin, Philip Matthew Higgins, was seen carrying items from his house.
When I finally got down here to the house to look see what happened, the door was standing wide open. It looked like he was packing up for a yard sale when he come out.
And that is when he confronted Higgins.
He was lying, throwing his hands and saying stuff like, I didn't do it, you know how rogues do, and blaming on everybody else.
The confrontation took a dangerous turn once Tackett found items belonging to him.
He did pull a gun on me when I got back around the house because I guess he thought I was upset with him.
Items not normally the target of a would-be burglar.
Who steals a cheese grater? He's got the works, Lysol. He stole an empty bottle of spray. What got me the most was my soap. He stole my soap. Who steals soap?
Philip Higgins is charged with receiving stolen property and being a convicted felon with a firearm. In Turkey Creek, Sean Allen, WYMT Mount.
Welcome to Somerset and Pulaski County. We are truly the spirit of Southern Kentucky. We are known around the world for our hospitality, our rich history, our natural beauty, and we welcome you with open arms.
I cannot believe this is your first time to Lake Cumberland. We have over 1,200 miles of shoreline, which is more than the coast of Florida. But what else is so wonderful is that you can find a nice cove to be by yourself, or you can tie up with somebody and have a good time. People are out here wakeboarding, surfing, and #1, fishing.
While we are so proud to be the capital of Lake Cumberland, we are known for so much more. We have a culture and spirit that is thriving, along with a downtown community that is leading the way.
You know, we're famous for Lake Cumberland, but we're really so much more than that. The opportunities that we have with our industry here, due to our quality workforce, low cost of living, land, and utilities, makes our opportunities really unlimited. But beyond that, the lake and the industrial progress is this beautiful downtown behind me. You know, when you take a look, those streets are often filled with people as we celebrate together and have these festivals. And we're experiencing this art and entertainment boom that I think is so unique, and it does in many ways make us that spirit of Southern Kentucky that we've been talking about.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to what sets us apart, and that is our people.
When you think about our workforce in Pulaski County and what makes it so unique, you've got to take into account we've got such a long tradition and heritage of agriculture and farming. And if you're going to be a successful farmer, you've got to be up before the sun comes up, a long day in, and when the sun goes down, you're finally finished. If you take that work ethic, it translates into productivity and dependability in the workforce.
All of these qualities and traits, along with our community collaboration and cooperative spirit, it gives us a blend like no other. In Somerset and Pulaski County, we are not just laying bricks, we are building cathedrals. And at SPEDA, we are making business about people.